Good evening, ladies. Hope you're having a lovely Sunday. And I know that many of us are going to be getting back to work and doing things tomorrow. So I've come back on this evening. I was on live earlier, so go and catch that one as well. This is day 9's activity for our somatic healing work for our 12 days of you. And this routine is an emotional freedom technique tapping routine, which is really good for helping calm down feelings of anxiety. And it's also really helpful for helping our body to accept new beliefs, trying to rewire ourselves to think positively about things. It's also really good for insomnia and cravings. It's really good for all sorts of things. The best thing about it is it connects your mind and your body together. But it is something that you can't just do once or twice and see a magic result. It's one of those things that you need to commit to doing every day. We were recently talking about habits and routines during our group coaching call in our VIP lounge. And one of my clients just absolutely had a breakthrough because we were talking about anchoring our habits onto something else that we already do daily. Because 85% of the reasons why we don't stick to habits, routines and goals, exercises, diets, all of that sort of stuff, things that we want to do and achieve for ourselves, it's not that we don't want to do that thing, we forget to do it. You know, brushing our teeth every day in the morning and before we go to bed is something we've been doing since we were told to do it as toddlers. And we've been doing it for over 30 years, okay? Reaching for that glass of water in the morning, something you've been doing for years. That sort of thing is the perfect time to anchor a new habit onto it. So for example, if you wanted to start tapping daily and you don't want to forget and you want to do it for a very short amount of time to start off with, maybe just 30 seconds or 1 minute, do it after or before you brush your teeth, for example, and make that your pattern so that you remember to commit to it. And ever since we talked about anchoring, my client was just like, oh, I managed to do it. I set myself a goal for 14 days and I didn't fail. And she was so proud of herself. So try anchoring, ladies. Now, this tapping routine is very simple. I'm going to do it now. So all you have to do is get yourself seated nice and comfortably, or in your bed or something, and just absolutely relax. You don't need anything. You could use a bit of facial oil if you wanted to, because a lot of the points are on the face and it's just nice, and it's something that we do before bed anyway. So you could reach over for your facial cream or your facial oil if you want to, but you don't have to. So first thing is to just ground yourself by rolling and relaxing your shoulders and taking a really nice deep breath. Inhaling for 4, holding for 5, exhaling for 6. Okay? Just do that a few times until you feel ready to start. Okay, and then place your hands together on your heart and ask yourself, what is the intention of this tapping routine? What would you like to get out of it? For example, it could be I just want to feel calm. It could be, I want to have a great night's sleep. It could be a goal of yours. For example, I was talking to a lady earlier about how she wants to think positively. So it could be, I am going to find the positivity in the situation. So make your affirmation personal to yourself. And I'm going to give you a couple of seconds to really think about that, because this is a huge, important step. You can't just start tapping away without thinking of a heartfelt, personal intention for the routine. So take your time. Okay, now I've chosen mine. I'm just going to be saying to myself that I am calm and relaxed. That's my intention, and that's how I want to feel. Keep yours in your head, and you're going to repeat that to yourself inside your head whilst you're doing the tapping routine. Okay, so your first point is your left hand, the side of your hand here. You are going to tap against your right hand. Remembering to say your affirmation to yourself. Remember to take deep breaths. Inhale, exhale. It doesn't matter how long you do each point for. For the sake of this video, I will move on quite quickly, but you could do each one for a minute. Moving on to your crown, the very top centre part of your head for balancing. And just in between, with your two fingers, in between your eyebrows and the centre of your face, your third eye point. Deep breaths. Keep saying your affirmation. Okay, and then moving on to your temple area. Now you could choose to do the left side or both sides. Right, so it doesn't matter. I quite like to do both. So I get a lot of tension here. And then moving on to underneath your eyes, on your cheekbones, just at the tip of your cheekbones there. This can feel really releasing if you are somebody that holds a lot of anxiety in your lung and chest, in your upper body area. I really like this point. Some points will feel better to you than others. That's just a sign of where you want to focus on. Okay, and moving down to your chin. Digestive, reproductive area. If you're somebody that feels a lot of your anxiety in your tummy, this can be really nice and a good area to practice on. Deep breaths, inhale, hold, exhale. Keep saying your affirmation. Then moving on to the chest, which is lower left side on your chest, but again, I get quite a lot of tension here, and I love to use both hands, so it's just vibration to the body. Doesn't matter whether you use one hand or two, it's just whatever feels relieving and good to you at the time. And the last final point of this routine, you lift and raise your left arm, and you're going to tap underneath your left armpit. And when you finish your routine, place your hands back onto your heart and tell yourself that you're proud of yourself and that you love yourself. Which, when we do our journaling and our affirmations, it's the hardest thing is to say how we feel proud. So take a minute, connect with yourself. I am proud of you. Deep breath. And that, ladies, is a really calming, loving way to help your body and your mind connect with each other and reframe those negative beliefs that we're holding on to, and to help your body and your mind accept those new messages and beliefs that you want to feed yourself with. It is excellent for helping calm down and relieve anxiety. As I said at the beginning, insomnia, cravings, many other things. and I hope you enjoy it. Do try it, and remember, if you love it but you're struggling to do something every day, or you want to do it every day but you think that might be a bit too much because you know that you're just going to forget to do it, anchor it, tag it on to a habit that you already do every single day and make it easier for yourself. Okay, so that was day 9 of 12 Days of You. Let me know below how it goes for you, how you feel about it, how you felt afterwards, what kind of release were you feeling, and specifically which body points did you really love the most. Have a lovely evening, and I will see you tomorrow for day 10, which is a great one. That will be the spiral of our emotions. Night, ladies.